Hello everyone, this is Jen. I've got a new project I just finished. It's a junk journal about having fun and trying to escape the seriousness of our everyday lives. I think we all have way too much of that. So this is a whimsical type journey to remember you journal to try to remind you to have a good time. It's approximately 5.5 by 4.5. It's got trim on the front and trim across the top. Here's a little tiny picture of a fairy in a little frame. And there's a little heart I sewed on with some little pearls, a vintage button, and a safety pin. It's got 4 signatures. 1, 2, 3. It's got 5 signatures. And there's some little purple flowers I stuck on the spine. And here is the back. It is attached with buttons. And this is just fabric that I coffee dyed and then stamped on. And that's how you close it. Inside the first page, isn't that little girl cute? I think she's so cute. Okay, inside we have a pouch on the inside cover, and this has a picture of a lady. Looks like she's trying to make a decision. I gave her wings and a crown because everybody looks so much more whimsical with wings and a crown. And there's a cutout of a bird. Get that from Cindy McDermott. Thank you, Cindy. And the next page. Oh, this is so cute because there's Bunny. Woohoo. You probably almost didn't recognize him because he was playing dress up and he wanted to be a queen. And I started to tell him that boys don't usually be queens, but I didn't want to disappoint him, and I don't like stereotypes, and I'm like, you know what? If he wants to dress up like a queen, I think that's fine. So I went ahead and gave him the wings and the beautiful gown and a pearl necklace and a little crown, and he was so happy, and he played queen that day. So that's the reasoning behind this. I hope you don't take it against him because, he was just having a good time. Here is a rusted paper clip, and there is a picture of a poppy, but inside there's a little envelope. Oh, actually, no, this is not a little envelope. It's a heart that's folded to be like an envelope, and I saw Michelle Mulligan do that, and I thought that was so cute. So it's just a heart, and then the way you fold it makes it look like an envelope. And in here it says, let me see if I can get this unfolded. Okay. Wherever you go, go with all your heart, for you were born to shine. So that gets folded back up inside this little envelope. That's very easy to do, I think, if I remember. And then it looks like a little cute envelope. Okay. And that goes back in this side pocket. And I stuck the paper clip on there just, to keep it in place. And then we have a blank page for all your journaling needs. I want you guys to know that I did leave space for actual journaling. And this page, there's a heart made out of some dictionary paper with some cherries behind it. And this little thing says, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. And there's a couple looking like they're having just a swell time. And that goes back there. And this is a napkin decoupage of a pretty girl on a doily. More journaling space. This is also a napkin decoupage. And this says, do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson said that. You should always go your own way and make your own mark in the world. And here's a little, says, have an open heart. This is just a little card. And this is an actual lady out of a photo album. I have no idea who she is, except the back says Claudia, December 1954. So she was someone at one time. She may still be around. I don't know. But I stuck that in there. And that's the back of this little booklet. And that goes in the little pocket there in the front. And here is a little girl. I got her picture. I thought she was so cute. These are, oh, what do you call that? You know, that's cardboard, chipboard. They're chipboard wings and a crown. And I thought they looked so cute. I painted them pink and covered them with a gluey type glitter glue, I guess. And there's some washi tape, some music paper, and some Prima paper behind her. And then, let's see, I think, yeah, we do, there is a picture of a little fairy, and it says, "Garden fairies come at dawn, bless the flowers, then they're gone." And so that goes in behind her picture. And this page is a picture of a bottle, I guess, and there's a flower up here and a little bird, and it's covered with a napkin decoupage that has like poppies on it, and I just thought that was kind of pretty. And here is a little boy, which I think is so cute because he certainly looks like he's all boy. Behind him is a bingo card, and inside it says, "Play like you mean it." And down here is a little paper clip and an envelope. And inside it says, "Boy, the most unmanageable of all the creatures, but you can't get him out of your heart." And that's on just a Lucky Bill, a piece of ephemera. So that goes back in this envelope and goes behind this little paper clip. And then the whole thing goes, it's actually a bag. Oh, I can't remember what you call those things. But anyway, it's in a bag. And there is a little thing down here that says "boy." And inside there is a little something held in there with a paper clip. Whoops. Sorry. Some tickets fell out. It says, "I do all my own stunts, available Thursdays." And the tickets say "admit one." So, and there's two of them, so actually you would be admitting two. Okay. That goes back behind this little thing that says "boy," and the paper clip holds that in place. And then here is a little, just a paper clip in the shape of an arrow, and I tied some seam binding on that. And then this page has a little girl and a boy like laughing uncontrollably. It says "follow the laughter," and then down here it says "delight." And there is some that sari silk, I think that's what that is, down there on the side. And then this page's got cupcakes and different kinds of things, and this guy has wings and a little pointy hat, and it says "whimsy." I thought he looked very whimsical. And inside here on the side, there is a little booklet, and there's a picture of a cat with a crown on. It says, "Wherever you go, go with all your heart, for you were born to shine." And there's a picture of a bird with some lace and doily stuff. And this is the other part of that paper. I like that paper. And that's for journaling purposes. And here is a little tiny pocket with a picture of a cupcake and some cherries on the outside. And Let's see, this says life was meant for a great adventure. That little guy looks like he's ready for that too. And again, oh my goodness, I swear Bunny was having the best day. Now he's dressed up like a king with a crown and a lovely robe. And it said the king wears a crown. And so this was Bunny's fun day, dress up day. And it says dress up with Bunny. And then Bunny is the definition found in the dictionary. So, you know, if you're having a bad day, it's always fun to play dress up. You can't go wrong with dress up. And here is a pig flying. So if someone says that'll happen when pigs fly, you can say, aha, okay, they're flying. This is, if you hear a whisper on the wind, you know a fairy is nearby. And there's a little picture of a fairy that goes in there. So that is that little booklet. And that goes in here on the side by the little guy with wings. And this page is a picture of a lady. And she looks very self-assured. And it says, let's see, we have a little thing here. It says, always act like you are wearing a crown. And it says, darling, you are a work of art. I think that the point of that is to have self-confidence and not be worried about what people think and just do your own thing and know that you have worth and that you're important. And here's a picture of a dog with a hat on. And it says the dogs were delighted. I got that out of a book and I just put that on there because I thought that was cute. And in here is a picture of a little boy with a pointy hat. It says a dog loves you with their whole heart. And then this is just a picture of one of those little pug dogs. So that's what the tag says behind the puppy with the derby hat on. And this page has a picture of a lady in a tutu with blue wings and a pointy hat with a beautiful rhinestone. And in here there's a tag that says, today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. And that's a Dr. Seuss little poem or whatever. And it says never stop playing. Because if you stop playing, then you get old and crotchety, and you don't want to do that. Well, I don't anyway. And there's a picture of a raven or something holding like a locket, and a little fairy girl down on the branch. I think she's trying to talk him into giving it to her. And this says hope. And this little booklet has a picture of Bunny. Oh, and there he is in his natural state. He wasn't playing dress up that day. And there's a picture of that's a canvas bird on a heart. And this says, my hopes are not always realized, but I always hope. You can't give up hope, because sometimes that's all we have. And here is a little napkin decoupaged on a little envelope. And inside it says, kindness matters. And I firmly believe that, because if you go out somewhere and smile at somebody, 9 times out of 10 they will smile back at you. And if you don't smile, they won't smile either. So if everybody could just be kinder and smile at people and, stuff like that, maybe maybe the world would get to be a better place, because, oh my goodness, we so need that. So that goes behind the bird and the little fairy girl. And this page cracks me up because it's a little guy. He looks like he's really angry, and he's got his little horse to ride, and I put some gears on the page and a little tin heart. I gave him a crown and some wings, and he looks like, I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe hit somebody, or maybe he's just, I don't know, maybe he's just in a bad mood. Anyway, here's a picture of a little girl, and she is on some lace and fabric. There's a quilt piece behind her. Here's a pink elephant. No, you have not drank too much. That really is a pink elephant. It says, never let a single soul tell you you can't be exactly who you are. And this says, some assembly required. Because that's true. Nobody can tell you what you can and can't do. Well, I guess technically your boss can tell you if you're working, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to listen to him. And here's a picture of a little girl with an umbrella, and it says, though she be but little, she is fierce. That's a Shakespeare quote. And here is a picture of a napkin decoupage with a bird, and down here are some, I don't know, a cutout of some leaves or branches. And on the side of that, we have a little booklet. And let's see here. It says believe, and it says birds can fly because they have perfect faith. For to have faith is to have wings. J.M. Barrie said that. He's the one that wrote Peter Pan. I almost said Peter Rabbit. And here's a little tag with a rose on it. And there's a little bit of napkin decoupage on this pocket. And that goes back in here on the side of that page. And this page, you got a little guy down here, says be original. I think he's funny too. And this is, if you're lucky enough to be different, never change. Because being unique and not following the crowd, in my opinion, is usually the right thing to do. But then again, I am different. So you have to do what feels right to you. And then here's a picture of a little boy and girl and their little pointy hats. And it says, if you never did, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good. That's another Dr. Seuss little poem. And this says, be anything but predictable and never stop playing. So those go in here on the side of these two little kids. And here is a picture of a little dog with a big heart. I just thought that was so cute. And here's a picture. It's got a heart sewn on the bottom. I actually sewed that by hand. And behind that, that's a pocket. And you pull that out, and here's a little girl. She's on a playing card. And then this is a handkerchief on the back that makes a pocket. And there's a bunch of butterfly stamps on the back of this paper, which is like that onion skin paper. So it's nice and crunchy. And this says, follow your heart, it knows the way. And then there's a big heart made out of old vintage dictionary paper. So that goes on the back of the playing card of the little girl, and then it fits back in this pocket. And the next page, this is a little cherub that actually I got that in it's like a fan, and you open it up and it's got all these little cherubs on it. So this is just one. And this says little story. And inside it says, may your heart always be joyful, may your song always be sung, and may you stay forever young. And there's a little girl eating her porridge. That's a stamp. And then a little doll in a carriage. And that goes in here behind that little cherub. And then this page, it's got XOXO down at the bottom, and these are metal tags, and then it's got brads holding them in place. And up here is a heart made out of chipboard and covered with that same cupcake paper and a little key on there. And in here, behind there, is another booklet, and this is a picture of some people going to like a fair or something, and it's kind of funny because everybody looks like they're having like the worst time ever, but you're supposed to be having a wonderful time at the fair. And this says fun at the fair. So hopefully after they got the picture taken, they did start to go have some fun. And in here you've got a little girl holding a bear, and there's a ballerina stamp and a hot air balloon stamp. This is for journaling, and this says XO with a heart at the top. This says, you are my happy place, and you are the hero of your own story. And there's another one of those canvas birds. I like those birds. And there's another elephant. This one is not pink. And this is some washi tape. And this is a stamp of a bottle that I have. And some birds. So this whole booklet actually is for basically writing some notes in. And there's a gentleman with his cane and top hat. And Bunny, hooray, Bunny, we really love you. Okay, and there's some more washi tape and the Eiffel Tower. And here is a picture of a lady. She looks a little snooty to me, but you never know. It says, I am secretly hilarious. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of funny because she looks very prim and proper and not really very hilarious to me. And then the back, there's this man and woman. There's a little tiny envelope. And let's see what it says here. This couple enjoys square dancing, hot dog eating contests, swimming in the nude, voted most fun couple at the retirement community. They know how to have a good time. So see, you never know what the future's going to bring. And, you might be voted most fun at a retirement community or whatever, whatever it is that you... Oops, I think I just damaged that. I'll have to fix it. Don't panic. And then this page, I thought that little girl was so cute. It's a little girl holding a lamb. And, yeah, she's darling. And then this is the back, and it's got a pocket. And this is a sunflower decoupaged on a tag. It says, in my defense, I was left unsupervised. And then this one has some numbers and stuff on it. It says, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. And that brings us to the back. And we are at the end of the book. So, anyway, it was, it was fun to put together. It's a fun little book. And it will be listed in my Etsy shop. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Bye.